What's up YouTube, Jay Travelini here. Today I wanted to look at my 1050 Ti and show you guys my benchmark on it. It's mining Ravencoin on hiveOS. I have it with my 3070 and 3060 Ti rig. I have another 3080 that I benchmarked that'll be going on here, and I picked up another 3070 that I'll be getting on here really shortly. I was waiting for these to show up, which just showed up today, so I got some more risers and better ones. So I want to hook these up and get them powered by 6-pin. These ones are all powered, as you can see, by SATA, and I don't want to keep using them. All my rigs are that way, so I ordered 6 more risers for my 5600 rig, 5600 XT rig, and then I have 6 risers for this rig for 6 GPUs. I'm just waiting for splitters now, so I'll have a couple more of these coming in the mail, another 6-pack. My P104 rig down there has been running rock solid, so I really don't want to mess with it. But all more of these coming in, and I'll be changing out risers very shortly and getting my 3080 on here, another 2070, and keeping my 3060 Ti on here. I'll probably be also putting my 1070 on this rig. The 1050 Ti, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It's right down here. It is mining on Ravencoin right now. It's the gigabyte version. It's doing okay. I might throw it in here. You can see that little tiny, it's a 710 GPU, or 210. It's a GeForce 210 GPU in here. Right now I just use this to kind of check on rigs and stuff, browse the internet. But I may put it in here and then sell this computer and build another one. I'm not sure yet. Time will tell with that. And I also have a 1650 that should be here in probably another week or so. It says it's estimated on the 10th, and I'll benchmark that on Ravencoin and maybe Bitcoin Gold, I don't know. But we'll go inside the computer, we'll check on this gigabyte card, and I'll show you the overclocks that I'm using on it right now and how it's doing mining Raven. All right, so here's Coin 360, and as you can see, this is the graph. Ravencoin's been on pretty much an uproar, just like every other coin. So it's trading just about 19.5 cents per coin. So this is the rig that it's on with my 3070, 3060 Ti, and here's the overclocks that I'm using right now. Now I did try it at 60 power and I lost mega hash. It went down to like 5.2, so I did bump it up to 70. If I went a little bit lower, like even 65, it would lose some. So 70 was kind of like the sweet spot for me, where I could keep my clocks. I did lower the memory a bunch and raised it a little bit, and it didn't really change how it was reacting in the side of the miner. This is remoted into it, so you can see 5.73 mega hash a second. It will get up to about 5.8 at sometimes, and sometimes even as low as I will go down to about 5.6. Now, if you compare it to my P106 90s, it's pretty much on par with what they're doing, and you can see the overclocks I have on them, but they're also using 10 watts less on the power, so they're a bit more of efficient of a card, and these are pretty much similar to 1060 3 gigabytes if anyone's not familiar with them. But as far as this video, we're just looking at the 1050 Ti here. Now, I'm doing this video just because they're re-releasing this launch. They're re-releasing the 1050 Ti into the market, and I want to show you guys what it can do on Raven, because it's probably the most profitable coin it can mine right now. Now, rumor is that it's going to be about $210 USD for a GPU. I've also read other websites that said it'll be launched at $139, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So let's go over to what to mine here, and we're getting 5.7 mega hash a second at 70 watts. I have 13 cents per kilowatt hour in. I calculated that out. So it's saying we're going to generate 78 cents per day. And I did calculate it out just like this is saying at 22 cents a day, pretty much of what I'd be spending on my electric. So we'll go here and we'll say 78 cents per day. So I have in the figure 210 for this card, and it's saying you're looking at about 1 year and 2 weeks. About 1 year and 10 days to pay for this card, for it to generate enough revenue. and profit at the current rate of 19.5 cents per day, and also my electric costs taken out of that. Now, I didn't pay $210 for this card, obviously. I got it from a friend of mine for $50 just to test out and see if it's even worth buying these. So let's say they're $139, just like they say, you don't pay tax. Still 248 days for ROI. Now the $50 I spent on it, 89 days, not as terrible. It is a 4 gigabyte card. You can mine Raven for a pretty good while. Obviously, adding cards to this rig won't change it too much as far as the profitability. You won't have a motherboard and stuff to power, but if you look at the rig costs that I'm using, I'm not even calculating in any of this stuff. So if you're building a rig out of it, you're gonna have motherboard costs, processor costs, RAM costs, cost of your frame if you're putting fans on it, your power supply. If you're using a server power supply, your risers if you're using them, unless you're on like a riserless board like an Octominer. So I'm not even taking that into consideration right now. This is just for the GPU. So obviously, if you're paying $210 for these, this is not worth buying. I would shy clear this, and I believe this is why they're re-releasing this card. I think they want to release this one because miners aren't going to want to buy it. 4 gigabytes isn't enough to mine Ethereum. Ethereum Classic isn't as profitable that I know of mining as Ravencoin is. Ravencoin seems to be a little bit more profitable, but I can see that being why they want to release this card and not the 1060s and 1070s, because they don't want miners buying them up. I know last time I was at Micro Center picking up a card a few days ago, everyone I talked to that was there, not a single person there was saying they were buying it for gaming. Now, people will complain saying, oh, the miners are buying up all the cards, but they're also the ones that just waited outside for 2 hours for that GPU, not the gamers. So you can't hate on the miner for taking the time to wait outside to get the GPU that the gamer wants that isn't willing to put the time in to get it. So that's just my thought on that. But as far as this 1050 Ti, I would stay clear of it. I wouldn't buy it if you're looking to mine. I wouldn't build rigs out of it, because even at $50 a day and 89 days, it's still not awful. But if I'm paying retail $139, if that's what it drops at, you're still looking at over half a year. Like 6 months have gone by, my rig's not even paid off yet. So not very good investment wise for building rigs. Now I could go further into the other part of the sheet and say, well, what if I sell the card in 6 months and get $50 for it? But it's just not worth it at that point. The resale on a 1050 Ti I don't see being that great because of the performance of the card gaming wise. Like the 3060 Ti and 3070 still perform so good in gaming that there is a resale market 2 years from now for that GPU to still get a few $100, $300 to $400 per GPU to make up to buy either more new GPUs for mining, the newer generation, or if you wanted to look at it and just cash out and say I'm done with crypto mining, you can still get some of the money back for that GPU, where I don't think you're going to have that return on the 1050 Ti. But that's my take on a 1050 Ti. That's what I was able to achieve mining it, and you see my profitability on it mining Ravencoin. And Nice Ash says it's even less profitable. That's straight to the coin. I'm going to leave it mining for now, but like I said, I'll probably end up taking it off the rig and putting it in another computer and selling that as a light gaming PC. Just unload it cheap somewhere. But thanks for checking this video out. Let me know if you guys plan on getting 1050 Ti's, what you think about them. If I can try different overclocks, I'll try them to see if I can get bump this mega hash up a little bit. If you guys really want me to, I can try mining Ethereum Classic with it and do a profitability video on it to see if it's more profitable, but I think it's going to be less profitable, but I could be wrong on that. Thanks for checking this video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more.